can close your eyes, go and dream your dreams. I will stay awake till you fall asleep. I'll be with you every night, I will never leave. So don't be afraid, the dark is your friend. Sleep well, my love. Farewell, my love.
Welcome, my friends, to Cuentame USA with Moncho Camano. We got another interview. What do you know? So this week we're speaking with Nala Tessloff. She's a singer, composer, a visual and performance artist, a film musician, and so many other things. She's gonna tell me. She's gonna have to tell me all the stuff because I'm just starting. So we're gonna talk about her upcoming solo album, which she's been working hard, I think, on it, and her previous works, and whatever we can get. We'll talk about Germany if she wants, and we'll talk about other things. So she's, I don't know, she's probably in Germany, I think. Maybe she's in Spain. I have no idea. Hello, how are you, Nala?
Hi, I'm well. You?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm happy that you're here today. And let me say something before we start. I just got to know Nala's work maybe, I don't know, 5 months ago. And she's been doing it for quite a while. So I'm late for the party. But I really enjoyed it. I especially, I don't know, everything I like. So whatever. I really enjoyed it. There are 2 new videos that I saw, beautiful songs, and we got to talk about those 2 songs also. So where are you located right now, Nala?
I'm in Germany, in Hamburg, in rainy Hamburg.
Hamburg.
But I was in Spain 2 weeks ago. So.
Oh, you were, and you ran away.
I ran away. Yeah.
I ran away. Germany is much better.
Oh no, I ran away from Germany. It's cold and rainy and dark.
The weather. Yeah. Are you originally from Hamburg, Nala?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You always lived there, or you went study overseas, or you?
Not. I mean, I spent some time in Sweden, but just like short episodes, like not longer than a couple of months. So yeah, I don't know why I stayed here, but I stayed.
You stay here. It's gotta be something over there, though. Right. Yeah. Well, I know Hamburg is very has a before I did it had a vibrant music scene before. I don't know if after the pandemic still it's more or less, so it has diminished a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard everywhere, and I think like the clubs are still recovering, and I think like people have to learn to go out again, like, and to enjoy concerts. Yeah, I think it's like people are a bit lazy.
Are they still some people wearing masks over there, or
some
couple,
but
not that much?
Yeah, just a few. Yeah, not that much.
So you started dealing with your relationship with music very at early age, right? You were quite young when you were started, when the teens were like a teenager.
Yeah, I think I wrote my first song when I was 12 years old. Yeah, and then it all started. Then I didn't stop.
So you started with writing. That's what you first before music, before playing any instrument. You were like enjoy writing.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had maybe 1 or 2 years like classical training on the piano. Okay. But I always liked like the shorter melodies, so it wasn't like really something for me. Like I mean, I enjoy listening to classical music, but like playing it, I always like stuck within like the short part of the pieces. So I didn't continue that, but I could play a little bit of piano, and then I started like working with the piano and singing and writing songs, but very on my own, like without any.
So piano was your first instrument that you ever played? No guitar, no
guitar, no, unfortunately not. yeah.
No need to.
Yeah.
So I was so did you go to a music conservatory, or you're taking private lessons from teachers and stuff?
Yeah, I had private lessons, but as I said, like only for 1 or 2 years, I think. And I mean, it's very expensive, and so at some point, I think it just stopped. I didn't even know why anymore. Yeah.
So how did you you're telling me that you started composing or writing when you were quite young, 12 years old then. So when did you decide that you wanted to be an artist? Because besides music, you do other things. But when did you say, I think I want to just do music, and I probably got another job just to help out or whatever, but music is going to be my main concern?
I think it wasn't a decision. I just like made music and like did my like crazy art stuff. So I just, had my practice. And it started, I think, very early, and it was just how I don't know, how I did things. Yeah.
So how about your family? Was there anybody that were professionally players, or they were into music, or any, I don't know, brothers, sisters, or whoever, or a friend?
Yeah. So no, not my sister. I have one sister, and I have musicians in my family, but they're not in the part that I grew up with. So it's like I got to know them later, but there are like a couple of musicians, like film musicians, and but I didn't grow up with the musicians, so it's somehow, I don't know why it happened.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened.
It just happened. Oh, that's amazing. So when was the first project you ever did? What was let's say, when was your first recording? What tools do you use to make your first recording?
I think the first recording, maybe I was 15 or 16. And I had like a very close friend, also a singer. And we just made music together, and then we meet, like, I think we like sang in bars, and like at a very young age already. And then we met people, and then we could record in the studio of a friend, and started like playing around.
So everything just happened like with no problem. Tell me about this person, which it's been a long time. You had a long time relationship with him. He's been around all the time. Every time I see something that you do, he's around.
Helge Hasselberg.
Yeah. I was trying for you to say it, so I wouldn't destroy the name.
Yeah, so I'm Helge Hasselberg.
Oh, Jesus, Helge Hasselberg.
Yeah, not bad. I met him when I was 21, I think. And that's maybe also like a very short like training that I had. Like it was like a contact study course, like 2 times 3 weeks at the musical university here in Hamburg. And it's more like I think they do it to like connect young musicians. And it's like more that you really like play and try things out than that you like learn like something like theoretical of, like it's more like meeting people. And there we also met, and then I think
you had a lot of things in common. I guess you connected really well, right?
Yeah, I mean we met, but then I think we started working together maybe 2 years later, so not like directly, but I don't know, it was like the whole like course was like a foundation, like a you met a lot of musicians, and then friends, and then we had like this whole like bubble of people that we kept in touch with.
So when did you decide to because you founded that's what I listened the first time I listened to Harpist. Was that your first project you ever did, like
not
professionally, or you had another band that you played before?
I mean, professionally, yes. It was like the first records that we released that I released with this band, Heartbeast. Yeah.
Because I think I listened to I believe a song of yours many years ago. Not many, but maybe 4. But I didn't know who it was because when I listened to the album Zero, there is that song Butcher, and it sounded so familiar to me, that song, that I think I listened to the song years back, but I don't know who it was. I think my mind went like maybe in a club, maybe in I don't know where, but I was like, this song, it sounds familiar, but I don't know who it was. And then
I think like there were a lot of remixes of this album, like electronic remixes that then and I think the scene is very international, so maybe
probably
maybe.
I'm like, I have listened to the song before, I just don't remember where. So so you started the Heartbeast. What year was that when you decided to, because you put out some singles, a couple EPs that you
oh god, I have to think. I'm very bad.
More or less 15,
maybe the first even 2011. Or maybe we started then. I'm not sure when the first release was. I would have to check as well. I'm very bad with like
me too. I just I don't keep track.
I think I was 21 when I, or 22 when I released the first single. That's what I remember.
I listened to that album many times, this Hero, and I really enjoyed it. It caught me by surprise after I listened to the Harpist, because then I went to the other projects you came up with not that long ago, the Unspoken Concert, and that caught me by surprise, which I really I'm going all over the place, but there are things that I listen to, a couple of songs. I'm trying to remember. Some of them are in French, French titles, I think.
I
don't remember.
Yes. Mille Regret,
okay. Which I listened to it so many times, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that, but I had some questions regarding that. So tell me, so Harpist was more, you became more, did you ever play overseas? Because I think you came to the United States, or at least you play some studios or something.
In New York,
New York, in Brooklyn.
And then in Senegal, in Dakar, we also played a concert. We had like this little like cultural like exchange. I think that's how they call it. That was also like a very beautiful trip there. And then like the rest of the concerts, like more in Europe.
I was telling her before that it was hard for me to find any interviews with Nala. Really hard. I couldn't find anything. The only thing I found was like a 3-minute, I don't even know, probably 2-minute conversation. She had it with Harvista Balcony TV. I was like,
oh God.
She probably spoke maybe 10 sentences, not even that. And I'm like, oh man, that's the only thing I could find. You don't really enjoy having interviews, right? Something that you don't, it's not that you dislike, but it's not like you just want to show your music and that's it, nothing else.
I think I'm very shy, and I also like started singing because I don't like to talk. but it's getting better and better, you know, like, but it was like worse when I was younger. It was like, oh, I don't want this.
I noticed when I saw a couple of videos of her playing, in a club or I don't know, different venues, and the music has a really nice beat. Some of the songs that are, it has a nice beat, but when she sings, she's not moving that much. I noticed that. She sings really well, beautiful voice. I really enjoy the way she sings, but I can tell she doesn't really dance. You're not dancing, you know what I'm saying. She's like it just she wants to sing and show her, I noticed. I don't know. Maybe it's just the opposite after, I don't know.
No, I
But
think it's still, I like to, when I love to dance, but when I sing, I think I'm not the dancing singer.
You're the dancing singer. Well, the band is not like a, but I really enjoy heartbeats. I have, like I said, I listen. Seems like that song Butcher caught my attention because it seems like I listened to it before. So probably like she's saying it's like a mix or something in a club or something probably. So so because you have so many other projects, what's your main I mean, you're not. It's not like you are all over the place with different types of music. You do. There's jazz. There is soul. There is a little hip hop. There is pop. Everything is mixed all together. Is that the type of music you always enjoy when you were young, like listening to all these soul, jazz musicians?
Yeah, definitely like the old like jazz.
Yeah, like old jazz
singers and music. Yeah, like very old stuff.
Like 60s, you're
well.
talking about 60s, 70s?
Yeah, for example. Yeah, definitely.
Is that the music that was available at your house, like records or cassettes or CDs? Was there a
I mean,
collection
there
of that?
wasn't, no, not really. I think I really like, we had like this library where you could also like borrow CDs and you didn't have to pay and you could just, and I just
Okay.
like took everything I could like carry, and then I listened to a lot of music, and then I chose what I like the most. So very old school.
Well, I used to do that too. I went to my library and just pick up everything I liked, and sometimes I had to return. I still haven't the time to listen to everything, and I will have to borrow it again. So that's how it was. So, did you take a vocal lessons, teaching lesson? Because the way you sing is sometimes you sound like you're cutting with a knife. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like there is like a special way that she sings that I cannot I cannot explain it. But it's sometimes it's like she's like cutting. I don't know, cutting meat.
Okay. Yeah, but no, like I never. I mean, I had like this 1 hour lesson with like a famous singing teacher from Hamburg, and she like tested like something with me for. I think we didn't even like spend the whole hour. Just like she made like a few exercises, and then she was like, "Okay, just keep on singing.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to like tell you anything." And I think not because it was like somehow like the best way you could do it, but I think because it's just like about like an individual style maybe that I mean, nowadays I'm teaching myself, and I think it's like super like a difficult thing not to like destroy something, in a singer, like the personal the personal voice. So I think it's good to have like your basics, like have your breathing techniques and stuff just to take care of your voice. But like
How do you take care of your voice? Do you I'm 100% sure that you don't smoke. I don't know if you.
I smoked a
you
lot,
do,
but
and
I
you
stopped.
still, and you.
I stopped. I think. I mean, I smoked less in the last 3 years, maybe. Before I smoked like.
Oh, really?
Crazy, and then maybe like a year. Not that long. Yeah. But then, it meant that I had to do like more exercises to take care of the voice. So it's not good to smoke.
No, it's not good, but I don't know how you can handle it.
Somehow it worked.
Tell me, I saw some videos also from Heartbeats. There is a song. There are many I listen to, but there is a video clip. Ego.
Ego time. Yeah.
Ego time. That got very surprising. Who came up with the idea of doing that video clip? Was that your idea? Yeah, I mean, it was very. It's usually I wasn't expecting it, but I really enjoyed it. I just who came with the idea to show all those persons, those characters.
It was my very close friend Marta Vukovic. Yeah, and in the end, all the people were like also in a bubble, like friends of friends of friends. Yeah. So it was a very beautiful project, I think, and a very beautiful day, like the shooting day. We had a great time, like a lot of like good food, and like in a studio in Berlin, and yeah, it was super nice.
It was very, very. The provocative is not the right word. It's gotta be another word, but it's not shocking either. It's something that you open your mind to other. I don't know. Everybody's different. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's something about that.
Yeah, especially nowadays with the way we're going. Things are going the wrong way, especially here in the United States. Probably in Germany also. I don't know.
It's scary here. It's scary. So scary.
Everything is changing, and for the worst, I think.
For the worst. Yeah, I mean, we really have to, do something now.
Yeah. Do you believe that we're getting to close to destroying our planet right now?
Yeah, that's the
global destruction, nuclear destruction. I don't know anymore. Things are not going well. When your way you write, does your writing dictates the music, or the music dictates the writing? Is that the writing the most important thing for you?
So, I mean, most of the time it's like somehow like coming at the same time, like the song is like coming and then the lyrics are coming as well, and then I sit down on the piano, and then like, I have to then often like improve or like adjust the lyrics a little bit, but it's like somehow, because I think like language is also a melody, like somehow it like goes hand in hand.
So when you write, do you have something in mind before you start writing, or whatever it comes at that moment?
Yeah, I think whatever comes. It's like not very intellectual what I do when I write songs. Sometimes it's different. That's like when I write like my own songs, and then in other projects when I write on, like, for example, like this old music project, the Unspoken Concert.
Right.
Then it's like another approach. Then the instrumental is there, and I try like to find like a voice and lyrics, like that somehow fit or not.
Trying to fit them. Yeah, because when I like the Unspoken Concert, there are some of those songs that if the music writes like you're close to the in a wire. You're walking in a wire. Almost the music like is not doesn't fit with what you sing, but it's not like you're falling, but it's like on a, I don't know, it's like between totally chaotic with the music, but not even, it's not there. It's not half in between. I don't know how to explain. It's like it's like you're riding on a wire, like you're walking on a wire between the I don't know how to explain.
No, it's
some of those songs, picture. It's like getting close to falling everything off, but still hanging. I don't know.
Somehow that's how it feels. It's also like in the beginning it was so difficult, like to to find my way like through this arrangement and stuff. Some arrangements we also changed, but like in the beginning I started like with one piece. And in the end it was easy, but then I was like practice too. And also like I knew this kind of music. I think you have to like listen it again and again, and then you somehow understand it, like this old music.
Right.
Style.
Where is it? 15th, 16th century, 16th, 17th century music.
Yeah.
And
but it's also so modern somehow, like some like I think it's von La Mire. It's like super. It sounds like new jazz. Like crazy.
Yeah. And how do you get in touch with those 5 musicians? Were they like in school, music school or something?
So I studied fine arts, and they also have like a old music department there. And then we were asked like as a like interdisciplinary 30-piece orchestra to like open Fashion Week in Berlin, like with a performance with performers and musicians from also from jazz, so very mixed. And yeah, then we met there, and then I think for another performance we tried out like one piece, Moro Lasso. And then we decided to continue. And
And you play in many shows, many exhibitions, and different everything was in Germany, right? All those performances that you did with unspoken concert.
Like everything was in Germany. Like in Bremen, Hamburg.
Are you still in touch with those musicians?
Yeah. I mean, we want to, because we developed like this one like very big performance with I think 20 participants, and it was crazy to do that, but also like super great. And I want to do it again, definitely. But it's also like it's always a question of financing, we had like this like two years where we had the financing, but now it's like a bit like I don't know how it will go on.
Right. There's so many things I saw. Another thing that from you that I took a look at that I had no idea is the Outlaw Ocean Music Project. That was 2021, I think, maybe 22.
I think 2020. I don't know, 21, 22. That's so long ago.
I think you put out 2 songs that I listened. The ocean, and I Am the Ocean, right? And Where the Water Meets the Sky, is that the How did you get into that project? Because it is this whole thing is like it's a chronicle regarding it's like an awareness of the lawlessness on the sea, around the world, to promote ocean awareness. How did you get into? Because that came from like a book from a very known writer, a journalist. Ian Urbina.
Right. And I think now it's huge. Like he asked a lot of musicians like to
different
spread
musicians.
The message. So it wasn't like only me doing that or only us. But he reached out via Instagram. So
really?
Yeah. So it was like we really had like this personal like exchange. So it was a great
2 beautiful
project.
songs that I listened to. I think I also I really like Heather Nova, and she was into that project too. So I was surprised. She's from the Bermuda, from the Bermudes. She was born over there. So I really enjoyed the song. I Am the Ocean. Yeah, really nice. That was like 2 songs, and then thanks to you, I don't know, I got into other musicians that I had no idea about, some pianists and stuff. So from one thing you jump to the other. That's the way it is. I was gonna ask you something a little more personal. Do you feel freer when you are anonymous, when you have less social pressure, when you're not in the spotlight? Do you feel freer?
I mean, it's like maybe a bit both, because for example, I started like studying fine arts because I just wanted to make something and put it somewhere and go away.
Hmm.
But then in the end, I ended up like with going back on stage and doing performances, you know. So it's like, I think it's going like in both directions. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
the kind of music you create is not like it makes me smile or anything. It's
No.
more like more like catharsis, you know, like more like a healing process for me. I mean, it's like probably. I mean, your art is like a reflection of who you are.
Yeah.
Wherever you create is part of you. It's like
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
it's something.
But I mean, the next single will be a bit like not happy, but happier.
It would be happier.
Happier a little
Well,
bit. Not as,
when I
like,
listen to I listen to those the new songs, they're not happy songs.
they're not.
They're I saw the video. They were in black and white, both of them, and they're not long songs. They're like 3 minutes or more, 3 something minutes. But I really enjoy Darkness, the song Darkness. You said it's in social media that it's about someone they're losing someone you loved. Is that a family member who passed away? Is that the song is it dedicated to them or to you or to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not dedicated to one person, but like, yeah. Yeah. Like I mean, actually, yeah, like two, like even past, but like, yeah, it's not like for one person. I think it's like, yeah, the feeling.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I don't know. It's like it takes me back to when my family members passed away. Also, you know, sometimes it's like you hear a voice and it reminds you of that person, or you hear a sound or something.
No.
But that song is and then the other song, Daydream. Those are the two singles that you put out. So far, Daydream is more like a lullaby, I could say, right? That's very, very nice. So those are the two singles so far.
And next, like, coming Friday, the third.
You got another one?
Will be released, and then 1st of March, the album.
And this is the first solo project, solo album, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still working with Helga Hasselberg.
Right, I noticed that.
So it's like, so it's still like,
it's more personal project for you than all the other previous projects you put out, or no?
I mean, the lyrics and songs are always personal, but I think I like in the production, it was really like, I just didn't want to hold anything back, you know, and like don't want to have like to fit in somewhere, like in some, like, you know, like, yeah. And I mean, it's yeah.
No. Go ahead. I was gonna say, when you write, because language is like imperfect, you know, it has its limitations. So sometimes you feel you can find the you know, it's hard to capture the complexity of your emotions. Is it hard for you to find the right words to express what you're feeling, or you have no problem finding the appropriate words to show
so
to show your emotions and thoughts? Can you find you know?
In real life, it's difficult for me, but like, you know, writing songs, it somehow works. Yeah. So yeah. But it's really not that I'm thinking, how could I say that, or this or that. It's I don't know, it's there then, and you know, like then you like improve like little I don't know.
So it's just open the faucet and whatever comes out.
Yeah, somehow.
Is there a specific time during the day or at night that you enjoy more writing and stuff, or it really makes no difference if it's in the morning or late in the evening, night?
I think maybe more in the evening or night, but I think the most important thing is that when I like notice, okay, something is like coming, then I really have to sit down and like take care of it. And it's sometimes hard when you're like busy with something else, like, but you really then have to take the time to, to record it or like to, like write it down, because otherwise it's gone.
It's gone, right? It's like having a dreaming, and then in the morning you remember a little bit, then it disappears. You don't remember anymore. That song, that Daydream, I saw there is like I don't know what, you're inside like a ball of, I don't know if it's iron or cable ties,
cables.
Cables. How do all these ideas? I mean, it's not like I mean, there are really cool videos that they're coming out, a lot of artists, but she's very special. All these ideas, being inside like a ball. What are you trying to say when you are in the ball?
So I don't know why, but I don't know, I've been dreaming of like building this cable nest since like years, like really like I had this idea for a very long time, and then it was super expensive to get all the cables, like even if they're like broken, it's like still super expensive. So it took a lot of like time to collect all the cables. And yeah, I mean, on the one hand, it's like feels a little bit like home, like because I spent maybe so much time in studios and like like I don't know, I feel safe with cables. I like cables.
I'm thinking like a baby inside a mother's womb. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like and then it's like very like up in like high up in the air.
Right.
But on the other hand, it's also like a bit like about isolation, like being somewhere isolated. So maybe like the thing, okay, it's safe, but it's also like very isolated. So yeah.
So, would you like to perform like some of like that song, on stage, being inside? But I don't know.
Yeah, it's very difficult to hang it. We like used it in one of our performances, so it's like takes hours to hang it, because it's like you have to put it right. So yeah, I mean, I would like to, but then yeah.
Do you have your personal studio at home? Do you have a place where you
Yeah, I mean, it's like like home studio, but like very like great stuff. Not all like all mine, but yeah. yeah, and that's also great because then you can just work, if you want to, and don't have to go somewhere and wait for your turn.
Are you? Do you live in the city of Hamburg, or are you in the suburbs?
No, in the city. Yeah,
the city.
Very central.
Yeah, so you always live in the city.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did.
And you got no plans of moving, because it seems like you're gonna be there for. You never thought about leaving Germany or going somewhere else? I don't know.
I did, yeah. But and I think I will do it someday. Yeah, but it didn't happen. I don't know. Every time when I wanted to leave, like something like told me to stay. But let's see. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So tell me about this project. Your new album. When is I guess will be published this year, right? 2024.
Yeah. 1st of March, like the album.
March. Is this how many songs are you putting out? It's like
11. I think
11 songs.
Yeah. 11.
11 songs. They are all in English, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever sing in German? Do you have any recordings in German?
I have a recording, but it's not like released. I think I sang it on stage, like during like a musical, like dance, I don't know, performance, but it's not published.
So everything is always been in English and some French, maybe.
Yeah, not in French. It's just the titles of the songs,
just like
from the old movie. It's just the titles.
Yeah. So, what are your plans once you put out this? Are you planning of going on tour, doing some shows? how many will it be with a band, or just a duo with Helg?
Yeah.
How do you plan to reproduce your recordings on stage?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I mean, it's so much easier to play as a duo, to be honest, like, because it's like, yeah, as I said, it's like very, like, especially like the live scene is like very, yeah,
less people
difficult.
to worry about.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Only one person that can be late. Yeah. No, but I would also love to play with, for example, like our drummer that I think maybe you watched also like the video in New York.
Right.
Yeah, and he's great, and we want to play together again. So yeah, and I mean it's always the question how you'll play live then, and I mean you can't, or we can't, like play every instrument that we recorded live, then we would need like maybe like 10 people. Yeah. So yeah, but I think it will be mixed.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a question regarding your last name, Tessloff. Is that your real your last name, Tessloff? So what's the Lacachus? Lacachus? Is that your last name also? Lacachus or
Lacachus, it's like the name from my mother's side, you know, like
okay.
And in the beginning I think I wanted to use it as an artist name. I think maybe you found it somewhere on the internet.
I found it somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah. But then I decided to stay with my
with Tessloff. Are you related in any manner with the producer pianist Florian Tessloff?
Yeah, he's my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like half brother of my father.
Oh, okay. I was like, husband, brother. I don't know.
No, uncle. Yeah, very young uncle.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's for me to find research on Nala. It took me a while. It's hard to find everything in one spot. You know, you gotta keep picking here, there, over there, over here. It's like so many different things. But everything is available. You can listen to the Unspoken concert. I don't know. I think I listen on Spotify, to tell you the truth, which is not the right spot to find it. But
so we all use it.
But you go over there because you know. But that's where I found it, which I really enjoy. There are so many things that you do that I like. I don't know, your main interests in music. Are you up to date with what's going on in the music scene, or you really don't care much about it? About other bands, whatever goes on in Hamburg, any other musicians, any other bands? Are you up to date?
I mean, yeah, I mean, like in general, I'm not so up to date, I would say, but like, of course, like in Hamburg, it's a small scene, so people know each other, musicians know each other. And for example, tonight is a concert of a friend of mine. She's also a singer and plays with a band. So yeah, like in Hamburg, definitely.
Yeah, because you enjoy collaborating with other musicians, right?
Yeah,
I saw what's the other guy? Inalea is from Hamburg, I think.
He's from Munich, I think.
Munich.
I think, but I think he moved to Portugal, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, that was also like a nice collaboration.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I like to collaborate. Definitely.
Yeah, you do. But besides in Hamburg, the music scene, you're not up to date with the lists of what's popular and what's not popular, or what sells them. Are you up to that? You're like, let's say, do you really care what Taylor Swift is doing? I'm just asking.
No, and I don't. I think I don't understand this kind of music. It's not even that I want to judge it. It's really I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I think it's okay. Like some people don't get like old music, you know, like, and I understand that. So, no, I'm not so into it.
Yeah, I'm just saying her, but it could be any, big artists that are very popular nowadays.
Nowadays, That I like, you mean?
Yeah. Is there anything that caught your attention, or you're really not into
I mean,
the?
yeah, I mean, I think like just like good for pop music in general was Billie Eilish, to be honest.
Oh, Billie Eilish. Okay.
I think she like opened like this whole, you know, like plastic pop I don't know, like thing
Yeah.
a little bit. I think
But
that
you are
was good for, yeah.
you like the way she writes her lyrics.
Yeah, but I'm not I wouldn't like listen to it like, but I think it's like it's good work, you know, like it's really good work.
Right.
But I'm not like listening to it privately, to be honest, you know. But I
It's
really
not like
respect
you,
it.
yeah, it's not like you say I want to listen to this. No. Well, if it comes, then you listen, or
Yeah.
it's like not, it's not like you're trying to run away from that kind of music.
No,
It's,
no, 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 no.
no.
No, I really think it's work. And then
What?
the
Tell me.
flamenco, like flamenco
Flamenco.
inspired American artist, like great singer, like super popular. I can't remember her name.
American,
Yeah.
female or male? Are you talking?
Female.
A female?
Yeah.
From Spain? No, from the United States?
I think she's from the United States, but like with the origins from, I'm not sure, from Spain. And okay, I have to check, and then I'll tell you.
it's not Rosa. It's not Rosalia, because
I meant Rosalia. Sorry.
You meant Rosalia?
Yeah, I think she's a great singer. I think it's super impressive.
She's from Spain.
She's from Spain, but she lives in the USA, right?
She lives in the US. Yeah. I think nowadays she's all over the place. But
yeah. I mean, I don't know her music, but I think I just saw some videos and it's like crazy. She really like, she's a good singer.
Yeah. So whatever March will be the releasing you're gonna release the LP. And are there any more videos coming up? Are you doing more videos to any of those songs?
Yeah. So the next single, there will be a video for the next single. And then I think we have also like 3 live videos, like studio, like live videos.
Black and white also? Videos?
Yeah, the next like music videos, black and white as well.
Black and white.
Yeah. I don't know. I somehow like got bored with like this super glossy music videos, you know, like, and then I wanted to like I don't know, have like this black and white style to
old movies,
like another atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm really expecting. I really enjoy those 2 songs, so hopefully I think they should be good. They be good. Are there any surprises? Have you like instrumental pieces or no? Everything is has lyrics on it. No instrumentals, right? What do you have?
No, no instrumentals. That's what I plan to do for the next EP.
You're thinking in the future.
Yeah.
So there's still no. She has other stuff. It's in a hard disk somewhere. Okay, probably in a notebook. All the stuff is coming next. So your plans are to still make music. Were you a teacher before? Were you teaching in somewhere in some classes?
Yeah, in for the Hip Hop Academy.
Okay.
I mean, it's not my musical home maybe, but it's a great like place, like because students can come there and they get everything for free, you know, like they don't have to pay for the lessons. And I mean, I really made friends there. So it's a great place.
So you still do that? You still training, teaching?
Like songwriting and singing.
Yeah, that's good. So what other things keep you busy besides playing music and teaching?
I mean, like my art, like like building things.
Building things.
Yeah, and doing things. And then I have my like little artistic research.
You got an art studio? Do you paint? Do you do sculptures? What things?
Like sculpture, but in the end, it's like more like props for performances, I would say. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, for example, the nest that you saw in the video, or like for the unspoken concert, I worked like with this material, like, and I think maybe you saw it as well, like built like this huge dress for singers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stuff like that. And now nowadays I'm knitting with cables. That's my latest project.
That's your latest project. Yeah, there's so many things that I mean, I want to say her videos are very for me are very inspiring. You know, so I really enjoy her videos too. I will suggest people to go and check her YouTube. Nala Tessloff. I guess you just type there and you type the name and it shows up. I think it's not that hard. It's not that many Nala Tessloffs around that I know of. So you could find all her videos, and if you don't find them there, just search for them because they will show up somewhere else. I don't know. I really think there's so much that you could find regarding her music, but it's not everything is not in one place. You know, you gotta do some research. Just type Nala, type this, type the other thing, and you'll find little minor things that if you put them all together, it makes like a nice book. So you know, just listen to her. Go to I guess, I don't know, nalatessloff.com. It will be a good place. Just type that, her name. You can type harpist.com also, you know. I don't know what. What else? Where else can we find your music and all your projects? Is there like a special web page that you have hidden only for friends?
No, I think it's
that's about it, right?
Yeah,
Instagram also.
Instagram, yeah. But I try to keep like the website like up to date. So yeah.
Yeah. So whatever you find, I think nalatessloff.com would be the best place, and Instagram. And don't go to Spotify if you can. Is there like a Bandcamp? No, you don't have a Bandcamp, or is there a place where they can buy your record?
Like, yeah, I think like maybe even Bandcamp. I would have to check, but like Tidal is also working, or like Apple Music. Like I think it should be all the platforms, like the usual platforms.
Yeah. Deezer, I don't know.
Deezer, well, yeah.
Deezer. So everything you could. It's not hard. I don't know what to say. If Harpies is better for me to listen to than the unspoken concert, or I don't know.
Maybe easier to listen.
What would be easier? I think Harpies would be the best thing to start with if you never listen to Nala's. I think Harpist, and then you can move up from there. For me, I enjoyed everything so far. All depends where I am. You know, I could listen to the unspoken concert in a rainy day, probably, for me, or a dark day or something. No sun, like today. There's still no sun. So Harpist will make me a little more. You know, I'm not a dancer. I'm not like that, but it keeps me. You know, keeps me a little happier than. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy, listen to whatever. But I think for me, I don't know what to say. I think Heartbeats I really enjoyed. So I don't know. I like everything. So probably the new album will be good for me to listen to. She has a lot of ideas. I wish I had at least half of the ideas she has. My chemical reactions are not that great anymore. They just sit there. They don't do anything. She has plenty of ideas, plenty of stuff to say, And I just want to wish her all the best. You know, there are bands, there are musicians that I speak with, there are artists, and some of them are good, some are half and half, some are great. I'm not gonna say Nala's she's in the good side or the bad side. No, she's good for me. I really like her music. I really enjoy her music. I know she's in the good side. And I never mentioned the ones that I don't like that much. I want to be sincere. There are bands that I like a little less. There are bands that I like a little more. They are good people, but then maybe the music is not like, you know, they're great people. It's like friends. Nala's music, I really enjoy both things. I think she's a great artist. She's a good musician, a good person to me, because she answered my email, so she's got to be good to me. and she does great music for me, for my taste, which my taste goes all over the place. You know, I enjoy everything. I like punk, I like electronics, I like jazz, I like soul music, I like everything. Classical, just a couple of other music genres that I hate, but I'm not going to mention them anymore. So
German Schlager?
No, I was going to say some Caribbean music. No, German music I really enjoy. Since the 70s, you know.
Not German Schlager, I think.
No.
Do you know like German Schlager?
No, I don't.
You don't want to know.
Okay, thank you.
It's like terrible.
But I'm gonna write it down. I gotta, maybe it's good. But I don't know how to write it. I don't know what to write. But she's saying it's really bad. I don't know. It might be some folkloric music, some old music. No, it's like, what is it, reggaeton? I don't know what it is. What kind of music genre is that?
It's not even like,
it's not. No, it's not even music.
Call it music. It's not.
It's not considered music.
Yeah, and you shouldn't listen to it, because then you have like you won't forget it, and you have like nightmares.
I have nightmares. I won't be able to sleep at night after that. Forget it. I'm not even going to search for it.
Very good.
So thank you very much. I really enjoy talking to you, and you know, wish you the best, and you know, I'll keep track of what you do, you know, your daily, not the daily life, but whatever you put out. Thank you very much. There were so many questions that I had that I went all over the place and probably lost them somewhere. But I don't want to take more of her time, you know. It's a Saturday. She probably has a lot of things to do. It's midday or 1:30.
1:30.
And I think I can hear her belly making noises. I think she wants to eat. So we'll let her go, and hopefully we'll talk to her in who knows when again.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
And I'll be prepared this time. I won't go all over the place.
Check out my website. Yeah.
So thank you very much. We'll see you again next week. I'll have another artist. Like I usually say, it's nothing better than this. So if you want to look at the next interview, fine. Just this is good enough. I cannot do better. Thank you very much. See you next week.